Hello and welcome back to Harriet's Custom Computer Art Plus. Tonight I'm going to be showing you how to assemble the box-based favor bag. It's an easy project and I'm sure you'll enjoy making these because they're very quick. If you're short on time, this is the box to make. Also, if you'd like the software that I use to design all of my items, make sure to watch to the end of the video and I will give you the information on how to contact me to do that. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe if you'd like to be notified as soon as I get a video, my new videos uploaded. Hit the bell and you'll be notified as soon as they're up. Let's get started. Okay, we're back. I have my sides printed out for the favor bag. They're printed on just regular Kodak glossy paper. 100 sheet pack for $13. I got it at Best Buy. You can also still order it at Walmart, but I don't think they have it in the stores. I also have this gold ribbon, and this is the type that is used for Christmas presents, the gift bowls that comes in that big package. Sorry about shaking the camera. Comes in the large packet. This is the plasticky kind that will easily rip if you rip it at an end, but otherwise it's very strong. And I just get it in the rolls like this so that you can cut it as many strips as you need. And what I did was I just took the roll and I pulled out 13.5 inches, cut that one, and then just use it to cut all the rest of your strips. Okay, next we'll get started with assembly. I'm using my original Cricut, which is this Boston old-fashioned cutting board. If you wanted to do this on Cricut, you could do it, but you would have to modify the sizes a bit because Cricut's largest size is 6.75 by 9.25, and this size is 7 inches by 5.25 inches. And I wanted it that size because I wanted to do a project that was really fast because I didn't have a lot of time and I needed to make a good number of these little bags. And that's actually how I came up with the idea to do it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, and then I'll show you how I made the box bottom that holds all the favors. So first of all, I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to keep this strip because this is what we're going to use to reinforce where the handles are attached to the bag. So I'm just going to eyeball this as I always do. And cut. Then I'm going to, before I cut that one, so that I can easily cut it on 5.5 inches, I'm going to go ahead and do the 5.5 inch cut. And then I'm just going to finish trimming off these sides. And I usually make the expanding favor bags. Those are really good for if you are going to have a lot of treats in the bag, a lot of heavy treats. I would go with my expanding favor bag, which you will find in my list of videos. I'm going to do an updated one because I found a better way of securing the bottom, but this one is perfect for the items that I'm going to be having in it this time. And then I'm just going to cut this in half to 5.5 inches. I'm going to get this out of the way. And my new favorite tool is this, what is this called? This is, what is a scoring board. Scoring board, and it comes with they call this a bone folder, but it's actually just plastic, and it's made so that you can make your scoring lines really quickly. You can also do them on the diagonal by using this extra tool that comes with it. So what you do for the bottom, which is the box portion of this favor bag or treat bag, you're going to take your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you want to score it on the long sides at 3 inches. Flip it around just to make sure that it's uniform. The sides are both uniform. And then on the short edge, you're going to score that to 2 inches. I don't have my glasses, so I almost put it in the wrong spot. All right. So I'll get that out of the way. And now to make the base, all you do is fold it on your scored lines. And I did use the bone folder just to make them, well, what they call a bone folder, just to make them crisp. And that scoring board is amazing, because you don't always want to pull out the Cricut and change multiple mats, so this makes it really go quickly. All right, so this is the part where you might get a little confused. Go ahead and fold up both ends. I think I missed this side. Now, what you're going to do is, even though there's no score there, let me move this off a little bit off there. All right. Sorry about the camera once again. Even though there's no score line here, all you're going to do is start, because you have those crisp score lines, you're just going to start folding this in, and it will naturally begin to fold. Then all you do once that happens is you lay it down, and what you want to do is you want to line up this crease to this crease. So I'm just going to lay it down like that. Just make sure you can see me. And then inside, not on this portion, but inside, just crease that portion. And you're going to do this on all sides, and you can see how quickly it will go. And I'm just making sure that it's lined up with that edge. It might be a little cumbersome at first, but once you get the hang of it, it goes really quickly, because it automatically wants to crease there. So go ahead, and I just use my fingernail to fold those out. Now, instead of, I wanted a neater edge, and that didn't look neat to me. So to get the neater edge, all you do is open it up, and you're going to fold that crease the opposite direction, just like that. And the newest crease that you put in, you're going to fold it in the opposite direction. Then you're going to just bring these two sides together until they line up at the top, right there. And that's, oh wow, that was a big shake. So you're going to bring these two together until they line up at the top, like that. And that's where you're going to put your glue. So I hold it just like that, and then I just put some glue right here in this opening, and in that crease or fold right there, and then I put some right along this edge, just a little bit, it doesn't take a lot. And then I'm just going to put that back where I had it so that it's lined up. And I just press it into place. I am so sorry for the camera shaking, but I have it too close to the table that I'm working on. And I didn't get this perfect because it's kind of hard trying to do it for the camera, but that's how your end should look. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other end. And I make sure that they're both overlap the same way. So I want this one out. So we're gonna fold in on that crease, fold that crease, and then I want this side overlapping. So I'm gonna bring that up and then bring this one over, making sure that they're lining up. And I'm gonna put some glue in here, some glue in here, and then I'm going to put a little glue right there, and then just bring it together and flatten it out with your hand just to make sure that it's adhered. Oops, gotta bring that up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so now we have our box base, and we'll move to our side panels. So for the side panels, I take that extra piece of paper, that strip that was on the side, and I have a little edge there, so that I'm going to put toward the inside because I don't want that showing in the bag. I just want it to have a uniform white interior. So I'm going to take my first handle, and it's best to, if you're using real ribbon, you can use the hot glue gun, but for this one I'm using the it's the medium, I guess, medium or low heat gun, because this ribbon will melt with the hot. It melts a little with this one, but not so bad. So I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue here. And before it sets up, I'm just going to put my ribbon right there on that side. Just like that. And then make sure that you're going to use, what is that? That would be the same if you had the ribbon like this, you're just going to turn it over to glue it on the other side so that it won't be twisted. That's the main thing you're trying to avoid. Put a little glue there, do the same thing. Glue stuck on my finger, but I'll get that off in a minute. And you're going to do that for both of these. And also, I would use the low heat glue gun for this project in general, because when I was trying to glue the photo sheets on with the high temp glue, it was not sticking. It was, you know, it'd stick at first and then it was coming up. So I think the two glues, of course, must be made a little differently so that they can melt, and this one stays movable a bit longer, which is always good. So if you need to reposition, but it didn't work well for this project. Now I'm just going to take my box and I'm going to take the side, and as you can see, that sheet of full sheet of the cardstock, once folded, is perfectly sized for our covers. And all I did was make a square of glue here. Put this on top. Try to get it right in the center. And then I just smashed to make sure that it was completely adhered. And we're good. Grief, I'm having all kinds of issues today. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Just put a square of glue. A rectangle, sorry about that. And then you're going to attach it by centering it on this side, just like you did at first. If you think it's a little off, you can sit it up and have a few more seconds to position it. And then you're going to do the same thing, smash to make sure it's adhered. So you're halfway there, and you'll see how fast these go when you're doing them on your own. Now to put on the handles, when you put the handle in, you want this side to be glued to the inside of your bag. So all I did was I held it going this way because it's easier to make sure you're lining it up correctly if you're facing the side you're gluing to. And once again, I just made a long rectangle of glue. And then I put it in the bag, and you have a few seconds to adjust it with this one. And then do the same thing, lay it down and press it out. Get some more glue on my gun. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one so that our white side is what will be out. And I'm just going to, and it doesn't matter that part of this is up, because once you adhere this to the bag, it will be completely secure. Just like that. Do the same thing. Eyeball it to just about the right spot. Pull it down a little bit on this side I need. Then you lay it down, flatten it out, and you have, oops. Then I just like to fold them this way because then it looks neat sitting on the table. And you have a very quick and easy gift bag. So, thanks once again for coming to my site. If you like these videos, please don't forget to like. I would appreciate it. And also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you'd like to see my videos the moment that they're posted, hit the bell and you'll be notified as soon as I upload. A little later on, I'm going to show you how to do the Wrigley's gum wrapper. So thank you for watching. Feel free to share these with anyone and everyone, and I'll see you next time. Here's the finished item along with some more items that I will be showing you how to make in a future tutorial. If you'd like to get the software that I use to design all of my items, just contact me at Harriet's Custom Computer Art Plus on Facebook or at Harriet Homes on Facebook, and I'll send you a link to download a free copy of the software so that you can follow along.